Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I'm back today to share with you a quick video on card making. And what I'm using are these beautiful Simple Stories journaling card sheets. They're, design card, journaling card on one side. On the back, they're a beautiful design. And what I've done is I've already cut them apart for the sake of all of y'all, and I've even matched them up to the cards that I want to use. So, and I had to go back in on these and kind of, it was this particular sheet, and as you can see, I had to trim it down just a wee bit more. So, I did save for all of my super thrifty crafter friends out there. I did save everything I trimmed down, unless it was literally a sliver, and then I saved also the edge on the 12 by 12. So I love using every part of the whole buffalo, and so I save everything. I'm not sure that I'll be using it on these, but we'll see. So I just used my Quickie Travel Trimmer, and that's all done. I also used some blank cards that I got on sale at Michael's, and I went through and pulled, hold on, there's two different versions of these. There's some that are in the fall colors and some that are in the lighter colors. These were hot buys, and they were regularly, I think, $19.99, $19.95, something like that. I got them for $5. So it was 80 sets, so I felt like that was really a good deal. And even my youngest daughter was like, wow, that's a good deal. So anyways, I also got some of these Wink Stella fine glitter dust pens. I don't know if I'm going to use them, but I'm going to pull them out just in case, because sometimes you need to glam it up a little bit. And I also have my corner rounder from Creative Memories I'm going to use, and then I also got the beautiful washi when I bought this kit in at the Little Blue House up in outside of Fort Worth. And that is where I went and saw the Reset Girl. Went to a workshop, and so these are some of the goodies I came home with. I also pulled out some beautiful Ultimate Crafts. These are Rambling Rose Collection Pearl Strips. I love the colors. I think they do that very well, and I got those at the local crafts scrapbooking store here in town. And I also have some fun stickers, but I may wait and save those, and I do have some ephemera. I might break that open, and I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to pull out. So, alright, so let's get started. Like I said, I went through it, kind of matched up the colors with the card base as best as I could, what I liked, and you're going to do what works for you, and that is totally great. I am going to round this one because the roses are soft and round. I think that's a rose. Yeah, it kind of looks like a cabbage rose. So I really like that, and I think I'm even going to leave that square there just because it makes a really nice statement. And before I put that down, I think I wanted to put a little washi, but I'm not sure. Some of these cards are embossed, and they really are beautiful. Maybe I'll wait and save that for the inside. That's what I think I'm going to do. These really have a glossy finish. I bet they have some kind of film on them. Nope, they don't. Oh my goodness, they're just glossy. Oh, I love that. Okay. Wow. I really like that. This was, I found this up at that scrapbook store that I went to the workshop at, and I just love the whole set. I wish now I would have bought the whole thing. I just bought bits and pieces, and of course, any of you guys that follow me know how much I love Simple Stories. So, anyways, and I'm running in here really quick. My husband took our youngest daughter to the city to take a test, and I have to be honest, I had a long list of things to do, and I fell asleep. I took a nap. I was so tired. I know that's not a really good answer, but I just fell asleep, and it literally was for like maybe literally 20 minutes at the most. But I'm gonna put something in the middle there so it won't sag. I really was totally completely exhausted. We went over last night to check on our family member, and we kind of had something we had to address there, and so we were able to take care of that. And there were some other things that kind of came up yesterday that, you know, just typical craziness that we all kind of go through in life. And you know, my husband and I were talking last night that we haven't had a quote-unquote normal family day or life in a long time. And we were back home for a very short bit of time afterwards. We went by our house, and as I had to go to the ladies' room very quickly, and as I was walking up the front steps in the dark, I had a little something waiting for me, and it was a big old rattler. And I happen, for those, oh, this is a little crooked, doggone it. For those of you who don't know, I am slightly hard of hearing. My doctor would say more than that. But anyways, I get away with it a little bit more than most because I learned to read lips pretty early on, being a communication disorders student at one point. But anyways, deaf ed, all of that. So long story short, and having taught special ed and worked with hard of hearing students, but I learned really quickly how to read lips, so I kind of get away with it more. But praise God, as I walked up to the house, one of our kiddos had turned the front porch light off, and though they knew we were coming home, they just forgot to turn it back on. And I happened to hear this noise, and then what really scared me was I saw this really fat, coiled snake begin to move. And oh, I'm going to use these two. These I got at Tuesday morning. These are DIY shop. Aren't those cute? Anyways, long story short, all of a sudden I saw this movement, and I called my husband, and he came running over, and he's like, stop, stop, stop. Well, as I stepped back, any of you that kind of kept up with me, you guys know I've had a very bad, I had an accident and hurt my knees really badly. So much I had to go see an orthopedic surgeon. And long story short, I was doing so much better yesterday. I was so happy. I was walking in and just bebopping along for any of my family members. Don't know what that term comes from. And I just was walking right in, gonna walk right up the steps and hop into our house and run to the ladies' room. And I saw that snake, and I stepped back, and I almost fell because our walkway needs some, you know, it's kind of uneven right now, and our grass is, you know, it's a big step between the walk and our grass. It's a long story, but anyways, I almost fell, but praise God I didn't. But I blew my left knee again, and I was just like, oh no. But praise God, it was a yucky snake, huge. My husband ran and got a gun, and it was a big old rattler. And my husband, you know, got his gun, and he's in snake heaven now. And anyways, my sister-in-law was so cute when I texted what had happened. She was like, Steve, our hero. So, you know, it was very sweet. But long story short, it was a wild night. It was a really wild night. But I'm trying to decide which one. I really like that one. I think I'm going to go with that. I was very fortunate and very blessed. And usually, if you guys don't know that, snakes run in pairs. I didn't see another one, praise God. Nor was I standing around to look for another one. And because I just, as soon as it went up into the, you know, into the bush, the flower garden right next to us, where it went, I ran inside the house and, you know, took care of stuff. And then, anyways, long story short, I just genuinely was so thankful, you know, so thankful to be home and to have survived it. So anyways, long story short, it was a crazy night. I love this. I love where it says find the beauty. So I think I'm going to do that. And I have, trying to decide if I want to put something else in here. You know what, I don't. I think I just want to put this pretty washi. I think that's what I'm going to do. And that'll tie in from the front. So long story short, we had a very wild night. In many ways, the afternoon was not dull, not uneventful, and many different things that were going on. And then it ended with a bang. So, and bless my poor husband's heart, he was so hyped up that when he got home, when we finally took care of all of that, because he brought it in and took a picture, and you know, and of course I showed it to my my family by text, because we were having to tell them what was going on last night. And my poor husband, he was just like full of energy then. So he was running all over the property, getting this, that, and the other done. And I was just like, you know, laid up, knee killing me, etc., etc. And he was just hopping everywhere. So it was a wild, wild night nonetheless. So, but today, my knee is deciding it doesn't really like what happened. And thank God it first started out to be both knees, mainly, you know, one in particular. But by today, it really is just one in particular. And I am so thankful, because there's nothing worse than having two knees when you're laid up hurting. So anyways, but it ended up being, the length of the, I don't know if you guys can see me. I'm so sorry if I pulled back. I apologize. I'll make sure to pull it all out. I'm just basically putting together washi, finding ephemera, pulling, you know, other bits and pieces of embellishments, more washi, that card base. I just want to show you guys that literally you do not have to be an artist and draw. You don't have to do anything special. You can literally pick up card bases on the sale rack at Michael's and you're good to go. And somebody's going to get a beautiful homemade card. And anyways, long story short, we're all fine. The snake was, going back to the story, the snake was, I think, a little over 4 feet. So, and we have found lots and lots and lots of snakes on our property. When you raise poultry, it attracts snakes because they really love to eat the eggs and they love to eat the little chicks. But anyways, and my husband loves his poultry, so he is very protective, and as well he should be, because he's their caregiver. He takes care of them. So yeah, I love that. I think that's really pretty. I wish I had something. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm not, you know me, I'm not quite happy yet. So let me see if I can put something across here and that'll work. I think that'll do it. Anyways, long story short, it was a very wild night. It was very, kind of, you know, crazy in many different ways. And yeah, but we lived to tell the story. We lived to see another day, thank the Lord. And everybody was okay. And as my husband said, he was a bit of a snake charmer last night with this gun. He called it his snake charmer. So anyways, I mean, honestly, when you live in the country like that, you have to be really, really careful. And yes, like I said earlier, snakes tend to run in pairs. And for us here in Texas, we're in between, you know, cool and hot. So the snakes aren't really sure what they want to do right now. So whether they want to be inside or outside or anything in between. So I'm going to put another strip across there. Just can't leave well enough alone. I know. I hear ya. I hear ya. I promise. I hear ya. I just want to do both. Anyway, so, we did not find a second snake, thank the Lord, because as we have been gone taking care of our family member and the business and property and all these different things, everything has grown up a lot around our property, and we don't have a lot of people around. You attract critters, And though our son and daughter-in-law have been somewhat there, they haven't been there as much as now we wish they'd been there. And so my husband was very quick to say, you know, leave the lights on, don't ever turn them off, you know, etc., etc., etc. We're fortunate that Mommy didn't have, you know, XYZ happen, and yes, we are. We're very thankful. But the main thing is they walk in and out of the house too at night, and they need to be careful when they come in and out of the pasture. So, just, you know, the logistics of country living. So anyways, yep, I absolutely love that. How long did that take? It says 14 minutes, but I was doing other things. So I love all of this. Oh, that is so cute. Find the beauty in every day. I have a friend right now who just texted me that I want to send this to. Okay, I'm going to go for one more, and then I'm going to do 2 every YouTube video. So we'll get them all done over a period of time. So I am going to leave this one with squared edges. I like the geometric look of that. I just have to decide, I think I'm going to go that way. I know I'm going to go that way. I love that. So anyways, it's a funny lifestyle now, and we lived in the city or small towns, or even, you know, well, literally we lived in the city forever, and small towns too, but it has been an adventure, and I'm thankful that my husband, who did not grow up in the country, knows exactly what to do, and he just absolutely wanted to be the chicken man, and he is the guy that loves his poultry, loves taking care of everything. He loves breeding them, he loves protecting them, and as you know, we're vegetarians, so we don't eat them, but we do enjoy their eggs. And even my doctor and I were talking last week when I went to go see my orthopedic surgeon. He's vegan, but he will occasionally eat free-range, you know, organic eggs. And I said, well, yeah, that's what we have. And he goes, really? And I said, yeah. My husband raises chickens and ducks and geese and all kinds of poultry. We've had everything over the years. And I said, so we hatch out a lot of eggs, and then he also sells eggs to friends at work. Well, my youngest daughter sells them. And long story short, yeah, you know, I mean, they've all been named essentially over the years, and I mean, you know, it cracks me up. So here's this big tough guy, and he names his chickens. So anyways, and I know how much he enjoys all of that. He has really enjoyed it over the years. Yeah, there we go. I love that. Look how easy that was. Isn't that pretty? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now for this one, I am going to put something on the front. And I think, let me see here. I love all this ephemera. I love. Let's see. I might put that flower there. Let's see. Or that one. I don't know. Hello works. I like that. I do like that. So, yeah, and really, when you're doing this, there's no rhyme or reason. You're just picking what works for you. You know? Oh, I love that. Start each day with a grateful heart. Love that. And I love choose joy every day. Be brave, be bold, be beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. I love that. Be beautiful. Today, life is good. Ooh, I think that's what I'm going to do today. And then on the inside, I will put life is good. And then it leaves room for us to sign it. Oh, I wish I had a ribbon. All my ribbons at our house right now. And I keep trying to bring things back. And, you know. So, I feel like I have half my room here, but... it's the one thing you didn't bring back that you need, right? So anyways, alright, and if you wonder what I'm using, I'm just using some Ranger Mini Collage Glue Stick, the Reset Girl shared this lovely find at her workshop, and I bought several of the sticks of it, and I'm giving it a good whirl these days. So I think it's great. So far, I have enjoyed using it. So, and I love this gold. So I'm going to, I think, I don't know, I may just do something like that since I don't have my, I really need a ribbon. I had bought some ribbon for our project. I know what ribbon I can use. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, where are you, ribbon? Nope. Yay, found it. Okay, I've got some pretty white ribbon. There we go. Sorry. And as you hear me kind of wince, sorry guys. kind of a hobbly-hoyle mess here. So let's see here. I am going to use this. It's really wide ribbon. It's something very special, and I think I am going to be sure to send this card to a very special friend. And I know we all have ribbon, we think it's special, but this really was from somewhere very special. So, alrighty. So, I don't know about y'all, but I like to definitely trim my ribbon to look a little special. I may have to just do one at a time. Okay. Oh, and I realized I left my favorite scissors in the other room, but I can use these Tim Holtz. These are the best scissors ever. These are the ones that will cut through metal, and I love them. They work great. Alright, so that is darling. So, okay, life is good. I think I'm just going to put it, no, I'm going to put it to the side. That way there's room to write. But I am going to add something to the base of this, and I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. Do you want that? Nope. I think I'm going to go again with this gold foil. I know, it just, For those of you who watch me on this channel, you know I love the gold foil. Every time. I gravitate to the bling. So, anyways, but, so that was our exciting night last night. And by the time we got finished, I hadn't eaten, and it was like, 9:30 before we even started heading home. And I told my husband, let's stop and pick up something to eat. And he was like, no. Well, come to find out, he had gone to Starbucks and loaded up. So I was like, okay. All right. So I called my youngest. She was a sweetheart. She made us some salad and a cookie pizza, and we were good to go. So I love that. I think that is so pretty. I do think I'm going to put it in the middle. Let me see. Yep, that will close very nicely. I like that. I do think, though I don't ever really put things up on anything inside a card, I think today I'm going to. I don't know. Am I breaking the rules? Yes, I am. Nobody's rules but mine. But anyways. Yeah, I hear you. I know. So anyways. But I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you are not running into any rattlers. I hope that everybody's getting ready for the weekend, and we have family coming in this weekend, and then we're excited to see them, and then we're excited to kind of have a quiet weekend. There hasn't been any quiet weekends for a month and a half, almost 2 months, so we are ready for the quiet ones to kind of happen, hopefully, God willing. And we will look forward to that. So, you ever notice that washi never wants to stick but on you? It never. I literally can sit down after crafting and come back and find I have washi like, a day later. It just attracts to me like little magnets. So, anyways. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that little gold heart yet, gold foil heart. We'll see. we will see. I wish you guys were here and could give me feedback and say, put it here, put it there, do this, do that. So, whoops, that stuff has a lot of static electricity when you peel it off. And I still have washi on me. Okay. Alright. And my nail broke last night when I had all that happen. I had 2 break below the quick, but that's going to happen. I mean, that's nothing compared to a snake bite. And we met a gentleman when we were getting our kids their mini house, and he'd been bit by a snake. And, you know, they got to the hospital, etc. It is insane, the treatment and the cost of the treatment. And my husband said, we have to call now and find out if we even have that in our town, because there was a lady who was bit by a snake when we were in Florida, and my husband and I happened to come upon them, and we thought they were having car trouble, and they were having car trouble, and the woman had been bit by a little bitty tiny rattler. And so my husband ran us, just literally, you know, right there to our place, dropped me and the kids off, and then he drove them, I did put that heart on there, to the hospital. And literally they went to one place, they did not have the anti-venom, and then they went to another place, and thank God they found it. You know, they got to the right place that had the anti-venom. And my husband said last night, you know, our small town may not have it, so we got to be sure, you know. And I thought, ooh, that's pretty good thinking. So anyway, so I'll be checking on that one this next week. Alright, so here's that one. It is all done. I love that. Oh, I just love that. So it says, today, life is good. And I love that. And then this one, it's a pretty flower, and it says, find the beauty in every day. I love that one as well. And I love the bling on that. I am going to put a little something something on the card envelope, because, you know, I got to. I've just got to. And this is one of those that if I had the stamp set, I would definitely stamp it. But I don't have the stamp set for this, which I don't even remember if they had a stamp set. So anyways, but this will work. The washi is very pretty and very subtle. So, alright, that one is done. I'm not going to do a whole lot, because just not. And we know that that washi is right there inside. So that is very pretty. I've got that one done. And then this one has the gold washi. So let me find that. Actually, I think I'm going to go with this one. I kind of like this one. Alrighty. So, okay guys, that's my story for the day. Hopefully tomorrow will be a lot more boring. But, oh goodness. Golly, I never, ever, ever. We have, my youngest daughter goes, Mommy, you always walk up on those snakes. And I've never had any snake come up on me like that. But in the last year, there have been 2. And I think, honestly, what it's been is I've just been so preoccupied helping with our family member, and really just so doggone tired that I think these things are happening very easily. So, anyways, I'm learning. I'm definitely, Lord willing, I'm learning. Okay, guys, so there are my 2 cards made with Simple Stories, beautiful paper, the ephemera, and washi, and the paper, the journaling paper. So, long story short, it doesn't take long. You can make something beautiful, and that's that. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.